Good afternoon. Welcome to the class. We're talking today about a situation where we have a person that is trying to apply for a job. Now, he happened to be a guy, and what he's trying to do is to get a job in an assertiveness course for women. And the case says that some of the women tend to see him as an obstacle, which means something that bothers them or interrupts them more than an aid or help to their progress. So what is the right thing to do with this guy? He has experience in mixed groups, but not exclusively for women. Do we pay attention or emphasize the feelings of the women that are involved in this class and that are trying to get his management? What if they disagree to his training? I mean, they're the clients after all, and we always say that the client is always right. Are we going to give him a chance? Are we going to discriminate or reverse discriminate against him because of his gender? Those are the words that we're talking about in this case. Some of the words that the vocabulary that I want to go over are the following. First of all, applicant. An applicant is a person that is seeking a job, that is looking for a job. Another word could be a candidate or an applicant. The other word that came up in this case is assertiveness. Assertiveness is the noun, to be assertive, okay? To be very firm in your opinion and to speak up, not to be embarrassed or to be shy about what you want to say. Another word that came up is doubts. Doubts. To be doubtful or to have some doubts means I'm not sure, I'm thinking about it, I'm considering it. You know, it has some pros and it has some cons. Credibility. What is credibility? A person has personal credibility. If he's good to his word, if he does what he says, he has high credibility. But it can be, on the other hand, that he has low personal credibility. Don't confuse credibility with reliability. Reliability is usually a trait or a characteristic of a car, for example, or something more mechanical. It's reliable, okay? You can, of course, say that A is a reliable person, but if we want to talk about his personal characteristics, he's more of a credible person. The other word that I wanted to talk to you is an aid. Aid means help or assistance, okay? It's pronounced aid, A-I-D. Presence. A company has a presence overseas. It means it has offices or HQ, stands for headquarters, okay? Presence. It has presence overseas. Gender, okay? Means is he female or male? The right pronunciation for the plural of woman is women, okay? Women is the plural, and therefore we got to use are or are not afterwards. And another word that I wanted to talk to you is competitive. A person is competitive, means he can compete or operate in a capitalist society or environment. Okay, he knows how to compete, he gives good prices, for example. And the last word I wanted to mention today was skepticism. If you're skeptical of something, that means you do not exactly 100% trust the claim or what the other person said, okay? You're a little bit of a skeptic or skeptical of what he said. So let's listen to the conversation between Alpir Liraz and the case of a person that wants to train only women in assertiveness classes, which means how to teach them to, come up with their opinion and express their opinion more clearly. And this guy might have some objection or resistance from other women trainees. Trainees are the people that are training. Let's listen to how it goes. So what's going on up here in this case?
Some man is a candidate for women
assertiveness training.
Yeah. Which is making some problem, maybe, or not, I don't know.
Among the women.
Yeah.
Why? What does it mean?
I don't know how the women are going to accept it.
What does it mean that some women tend to see more of an obstacle than an aid to their progress? I love this sentence.
I'm not sure exactly what it means.
Zero, do we understand what it means?
Yeah. And they're saying that maybe the women will feel uncomfortable with his presence and
Presence.
and rather than feel it helps them to succeed.
So he will be the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that his gender is going to be a problem because they're used to being trained by women. What do you think? You're smiling.
Yeah. I have a lot to say to that.
Wow.
So I think this time it's a good candidate, it's a good applicant because he's aware to the situation,
Of the situation. He's aware of the situation.
that he's going to work only with women. He has the willing to help them in being more assertive. If I will compare it to the other
Cases?
case we had, that the woman is not aware for the culture that she's going to work in. So that case is good because the man is aware and now he would like to help the women. And also because if the women see men as an obstacle, it may be a good experience to find someone that helps them and try to push them to success, to succeed.
Succeed and to be successful.
Yeah, so I think
Can you see a woman or women that feel that this guy is not helping them just because he's a man and he doesn't understand what it's like
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
to be in the competitive management world of guys?
yeah, I think it happens.
Yeah, sometimes I think that some women will tell, okay, I'm feeling uncomfortable because
You're a guy.
You're a guy, and
Even
you will
though you
never
have-
understand what we feel. That's what we think.
Even though you have experience with mixed groups, but not just with women's groups.
Yeah.
But it happens in reality that if this woman will go after this assertive training course, they will find a reality outside and they will meet guys that working in other positions, might be senior positions than them. And it should be a good training for them to work with guys also. I think it's a good frame or good place to do it. So I would definitely take this guy to this job.
You would?
Yeah.
And what if you had one of the trainees
Yeah.
saying that she's not gonna train because it's a guy? What would you tell her? And she's your
It's
client,
just a
right?
mistake.
So she's making a mistake?
Yeah.
So you will try to convince her.
I will tell her that if she doesn't want to be in the position that somebody judge her because of her gender, don't do it.
To others?
Yeah.
Wow.
She convinced me.
Yeah, she's a very convincing. And the paradox
Which
is,
find the
if,
right words.
what would you tell the person that tells you that she's not gonna train with a guy? I would tell her, you know what I would tell her? That she doesn't need the course because she's assertive enough.
That's a big question, I think.
But you can see
I can see both sides.
the skepticism that some women would have about a guy trainer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I see the both sides, and I don't know what.
Would you offer her like a trial period?
Yeah, I will offer maybe try.
Money
maybe
back
take,
guarantee?
maybe you take 1 or 2 lessons with him and see how it works. And see what happens.
So just give it a try. So this is a maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Very good, guys. Thank you very
It was
much for
very
coming.
good class.
Yes, you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 people is a very good.